I hope to be outside today working on something because Saturday was looking really nice. But then Saturday night, well, Sunday morning I woke up to this. So because of that, today we're still dealing with the snow, and it's probably going to be here for about another day or so until it warms up a little bit, which is coming tomorrow, and hopefully everything will melt at that point. So then I'm hoping that I'll be able to get outside, but right now I thought since I'm stuck inside, I have some packages to open from some lawn care stuff that I've ordered over the last couple weeks. I figured I might as well show you what I have so you can come along with me and open up the boxes. Okay, to start off with, I've actually already opened this one up. Got this a couple weeks ago, but this one is the Soil Savvy test kit. These folks were gracious enough to send me a couple of these to test out in my yard. I've actually never done a soil test, believe it or not. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll be testing this out. I'm going to be doing a test on my front yard and also on my backyard, and then just kind of comparing the two. Most of the time you'll probably just do one on your entire yard, but I'm going to be doing some different things with my front yard this year compared to the backyard, so I kind of want to take two different samples of the test to see what's going on with that. So that's the first thing, and again, thank you very much to Soil Savvy for sending me those. I will let you know how it works out and show you the results when I get them. So next up we have the T-Nex. So this is a plant growth regulator, and I've never used any of these before, but there's a reason that I'm going to be using them, and that is because I'm going to be attempting to mow low this year, and only on a portion of my yard, the front yard, maybe the side yard. I haven't decided yet because I have a lot of things that are going to be going on that yard as well as far as traffic goes. So I'm kind of in my mind thinking that it's going to be a renovation thing for this fall anyway, so I may not go too crazy with that area because it's just going to drive me nuts if it gets destroyed. But this is a plant growth regulator. What that does, just briefly, is we're going to spray this on. It's going to help the plant to grow a lot slower so that we're forcing the growth into the ground, into the root system, instead of up above. So especially in the spring here, when you get a lot of growth, it's going to be nice to send more of that into the ground. And when you're mowing lower, you don't want to take off too much grass according to the 1/3 rule if you follow that. So therefore, this is going to help us so that we don't get too much growth, and we're still going to have to be mowing quite often if you're going to a low cut. However, according to this, it's supposed to help with, again, building the root system a little bit more, helping to keep the color, helping with drought resistance and all those things too. So that is the next thing that I got. I'm anxious to try this out here, and it will be pretty soon when I have to start spraying this. Alright, so next up we have this Chapin Sprayer, and that's directly related to what I'm going to be doing with spraying that T-Nex and then some other things as well, probably through the year. I don't have a backpack sprayer. I've never used one, but I think this year with doing those things I'm going to need one, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about this thing. So I ended up picking it up, and I'm really anxious to try it out, see how it works out. So that'll be coming up as well, so stay tuned for this thing, and I'll probably be doing just an unboxing and trying to figure out how to use it. As I mentioned, I've never used any of these before, so that's going to be coming up. We have one more package left. This one I'm really excited about as well, so give me just a second. And what do we have here? A bunch of seed from Seed Superstore. So Drew is the guy at Seed Superstore, and if you need any seed, I highly recommend checking this out, giving him a call or sending him an email. He'll be great with any questions that you have for your specific area. And basically he carries the best of the best as far as seed goes. So the last couple years I have been ordering seed from here just because I'm getting the best of the best in terms of seed quality, and that's exactly what I want, and I've had amazing results, especially with the ryegrass that I've been using. I haven't really used too much as far as bluegrass goes. So I talked to Drew earlier this year, and I kind of told him what I was doing on my channel, some of the things that I had coming up for this year, and he was gracious enough to send me some of this seed to test out. Now, it's really not a test because I know that it works. I've been using it for the past couple years. However, Drew truly believes in the educational process and things like these videos and the videos that I make in terms of trying to help people get the best lawn possible. So thank you again to Drew, and let me show you what I got. So this is the Fiesta 4. I've been using the SS 9000, I believe it is, blend of perennial ryegrass for the past 2 years in my yard and my front yard. And I've just seen some really amazing results. So what I'm thinking about doing this year is with going low on my front yard. I'm probably gonna have to be doing some leveling in terms of the yard to go a little bit lower so I don't scalp things. So I talked to Drew a little bit about getting some seed because I'm gonna be needing to overseed at some point. Now whether it's right now in the spring, some spots, whether it's in the fall, I'm not sure yet because I haven't been able to mow. But we'll figure that out. This was part of the blend last year and the blend has changed a little bit this year. So I asked him to grab some of this for me. So I'm gonna try this in a single spot in my yard at some point here, and then we'll compare it to the new seed blend. So this is the Fiesta 4. This right here is the Jumpstart Kentucky Bluegrass. So this, I've been wanting to test because Kentucky Bluegrass is very slow to germinate, it's very slow to establish, all those things, and I have a really nice Kentucky Bluegrass backyard of a few different varieties. I've been trying to figure out whether or not I could succeed at overseeding it at all, and this year I'm thinking about dethatching it. That's going to open up some things there and kind of get rid of some of that thatch, and I think I'll have enough area to try to lay down a little bit new seed in there. So this is the Jumpstart. The reason that I chose it is that it is basically one of the fastest germinating bluegrasses, somewhere around maybe 10 days, hopefully. So I'm going to attempt to try that at some point here, and we're just going to see what the results are. So again, really excited to try this out. Then finally, I won't grab this huge big bag, but I'll show you a shot overhead after this. This is the new Perennial Ryegrass blend from Seed Superstore, and it has 3 different varieties, some of the best in terms of things that they use around the world for soccer fields and some of the best fields in the world. So this is a 25-pound bag of that I'm going to be testing, and as I mentioned, it's going to probably be whenever I start to level out my yard, and or if I find out that as I go lower it's just not looking as good because I've too many varieties of grass blended in, then at some point I'll probably be starting over with a renovation. But we won't worry about that right now. We're first going to worry about trying to mow it a little bit lower, trying to get the plant growth regulator on there and seeing how things look as we continue to go a little bit lower. So that is the plan. I thought I would share this with you today. Just might be interesting for some of you. And as soon as I can get back outside, which hopefully will be this week yet, I will be completing a mow on my front yard. After the snow is emerging, it's really greened up over the past couple days. That actually gave it a little bit of extra insulation over this cold weather that we've had. So I'm excited to get that started, excited to get mowing a little bit lower and doing some things there. My backyard is going to pretty much stay exactly as it is with the bluegrass, except overseeding a little bit of that new stuff in there if I can. We're going to stay mowing tall on that area because it gets so much sun during the day that I just can't handle trying to cut it so low and trying to water it and all that stuff. So that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you next time.